Good afternoon, Vernon. Karen Davino here with Chuck McKay.
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure to see all of you. We know it's been a while since the two of us have been together in a podcast.
Of course.
But we're really excited today to share some exciting news.
Absolutely.
Right? So for a long time, we have long wanted to expand our reopening. We keep saying we are open already.
Yes.
So this is not a reopening. This is a Spring Foward plan. We are talking today about April 12th, which is the Monday after spring break, about inviting all students in 5 days a week, full days, right?
Full days, 5 days a week, both cohorts back together, and any virtual students that are interested in coming back, we're interested in having you back.
Absolutely. So there's a lot of questions about what's going to happen in the next few weeks. We promise we're going to keep getting information out to you. The building principals will also be sharing information with you. We recognize social distancing and masks. We will be working for the next several weeks on maximizing our space so that we can maintain social distancing to the greatest extent possible and keeping all of our faculty and staff safe. The one thing I wanted to share is that I'm really pleased that everybody in the district is really coming together to work on this. So we've met with our teachers union, we've met with the administrators, we're working with the board. We want to work with parents and students to make sure that we are doing this in a collaborative manner so that we can be safe and healthy and maximize instruction and connections for our kids, because that's the most important thing.
Absolutely. Each one of our principals and building administrators will be working with a team of teachers and folks in order to make sure the plan works best for them. So if you're a virtual student or you're the parent of a virtual student, you're interested in sending your child back into to our schools, you need to let those administrators know so that we can start planning for that. Because as Ms. Davino pointed out, we have to increase the space in some places.
Yes.
We have to do some work with moving some folks around in order to make this happen. But this spring back plan is really about trying to make sure that the last 10 weeks, 9 to 10 weeks of school, we get to a normalization process.
Yes.
So we're really working on this to make sure that our students start to transition back, feel comfortable coming back, that you as parents feel comfortable sending them back, and we get to some level of normalcy so that when we open in September, that we are ready to go. So this is a big time push on our part, on the administration's part, and our teachers' part in order to make sure this happens. So I want to say something in support of our teachers as well. They've been working very hard.
Yes, they have.
Using the hybrid lessons and of course using virtual lessons as well. And we know that there's some voices in the community that are concerned about the plan, but we want to make sure that this is not directed at our teachers. Our teachers are doing everything they possibly can to make sure that this plan and everything works. So this is a full-throated support of our staff and all that they're doing, whether it's our custodians, whether it's our secretaries, or whether it's our teachers, that they know and you know that we are supporting them as we go through this process, which will be a difficult process.
It will be. And the benefit, too, in giving ourselves some lead time, right, this 5 weeks or so to prepare before April 12th, that time is really a great buffer because it gives us to plan collaboratively with each other and all the stakeholders that Dr. McKay just mentioned to get the plan right. The other thing it does is that, vaccines are starting to become a little bit more prevalent. We know that that's really frustrating for many folks in our community as well as our faculty and staff. We're hoping that that starts to roll out in a more efficient way, in a more productive way. The springtime is around the corner. If you remember last year, numbers dropped significantly, windows were open. We're looking to maximize our outdoor space. In other words, utilize outdoor lunch areas, for example, so the children can eat outside and reduce the risk of spread. Because of course they have to take their masks off to eat. So all of those things are the type of things that we're talking about to really try to get everybody back to school safely. And I really believe we can do that.
Right, and that's one of the key pieces to the Spring Foward plan, is using spring and hopefully spring weather in order to get our students outside as much as possible. So we're doing all sorts of work with that, with our custodial staff and maintenance staff as well.
Yeah, and we know that it's been a really challenging year.
Absolutely.
I mean, the snow has really held us up in February. We may be dealing with some of those concerns in March and even early April. I know that in Vernon it can be really quite challenging. But we really are excited about the springing forward and the opportunity to bring everybody together. I hope that you can continue to embrace and support the Vernon School District and the community. For me, the most important thing is that collaborative sense for every stakeholder. We know that we can't do it alone, and we are stronger together. So if we can find a way to remain collaborative, put together a plan that meets the needs of everyone, I think it will set us up best for September.
Yeah, so as much as everyone was frustrated, we want you to know that we're springing forward. We want to be together as a team with you as our parents and our teachers, and making sure everyone understands that we're doing this collaboratively together, starting April 12th, to finish up the year strong. So we wish you all the best.
Yes.
We hope that this all works. I'll send a screencastify out tomorrow night about all the great things our teachers are doing.
Great things.
And I want to thank our superintendent for all of her leadership on this. This has
Thank
not
you.
been easy.
Has not been an easy year, but we're going to get through it.
Right.
Fighting strong.